This rainfly doesn't just have a leak. It's literally fucking raining right through every fucking pore of the fucking fly. Look at this. Look at all the moisture. I mean, it's coming through the fiber of the fabric. It's not a leaking seam or anything. This tent was used last year, only 12 months ago, and it was 110% waterproof then. Now, not only is it not properly waterproof, I mean, it's fucking raining inside the damn tent. I'm getting soaked here. Jesus. It's torrential rains outside, too. I got a tarp that's strapped to the bottom of my damn backpack. I'm going to have to throw it over this, but in the meantime, I guess I got to wait till the rain lets up a little bit, which, I mean, what do we have out here? Oh, it sounds worse than it is. But still, for fuck's sake, man. The tent is like... hardly has any damn miles on it. Good morning. So, that was an awesome start to my video. Here's the tent. I always have one of these with me, or some sort of other secondary tarp. Hopefully this is waterproof, I don't know. But as you saw, it was completely raining inside the tent. And the thing that gets me is last year, this was 100% water. I mean, water was like beating like a freshly waxed car. And I've never been in a situation where it's that waterproof, and then the very next year, the waterproofing is completely gone. You know, I mean, maybe after a few years, and I have a little seepage, and I laxed on maybe sealing it, but I've never had a rainfly go from being 110% waterproof to literally, it was raining right through the fabric. I mean, it was almost raining just as hard in the tent as it was outside, so I had to get out of there. I got a new rain poncho. Well, I was actually going to maybe do a video on that. I don't know what I'm going to do now, but yeah, that kind of sucked. So I'm out here for 4 days. It's going to be raining cats and dogs the entire time. There's no forecasted sunshine, which means now that I have been soaked, well, I was in my tent sleeping, right? And it started pouring rain, and next thing I know, I was felt like icky, you know? And I woke up and I looked at it, and it was just raining in the tent, and I'm already drenched. So we've got 4 days of no sunshine, so there is no hope for me drying out for the next 4 days at all. So for you kids out there who like to hit the trails and they argue with me, oh, but I can just stay dry. Yeah, it don't fucking work that way. You know why it doesn't work that way? Because of Murphy's Law. Anyone who has either been in the military or known people who've been in the military, my father was Air Force, my father-in-law was Army, you know, my kid brother was a Marine. So, I mean, there's military in the family, and there's one thing I've heard from them, regardless of which branch that they've been in, is a law by a guy by the name of Murphy. It's called Murphy's Law, okay? Murphy's Law states that anything that can go wrong will go wrong. as we've seen here, you know. So you end up on, let's say you're out on the trail and you think you're all set. You've got your nice little happy synthetic clothing, and then you get drenched like this accidentally. Now you're soaked and you can't get fucking warm because you can't get dry, you know. So I mean, thankfully it's warm out here. I'm guessing the temperature's in the 70s right now. I mean, it dropped right before it started raining. It was at least 90, 95 earlier, and it's chilly now. But this is why you have wool. This right here, this is why you have wool, because anything that can go wrong will go wrong. Anytime there's water, the rule of water is you will get wet. Hands down. No, there's nothing you can do about it. You're going to get fucking wet. You can try and stay dry. You can try and stay dry enough. But when it really comes down to it, you got to have something that is going to fucking work even though it's soaked. You got to have bomb-proof gear. Fuck this ultralight bullshit. You need to have stuff that fucking works no matter what. So thankfully I got enough wool in there, so like if the temperature were to drop even more, I'd be golden. Oops, water drop fell on the camera. I'm going to have to turn the camera off now. There we go. Anyway, that's enough of that. I'll do some filming later, maybe, if. Also on the subject of Murphy's Law and the law of water, backpacks are not waterproof. A lot of people don't know this. They think that they put their stuff in the backpack and it will be protected from rain, and then the backpack gets soaked. This particular pack, I've drenched in silicone. And as you can see, it's not beating. The water is still soaking into the rain top, into the cover. I'm sure it is significantly more waterproof. Everything seems kind of dry in here right now. I'm sure it's significantly more waterproof than if you didn't. So you got to look at water management. Today, I guess the video today is going to be all about water management. When you set your pack up, you have to make sure that all the gear you have is waterproof and bomb-proof and fireproof and whatever Murphy can throw at it, it's got to be able to be proof, you know? So even though I've siliconed the entire pack, everything in there is also in a little waterproof stuff sack. So even my wool blanket, which is down here, is in a waterproof, heavy-duty waterproof dry bag. My solar panels, which are in this little pocket here, are in a waterproof bag. My change of clothes are in a waterproof bag. They're all in. Everything is in separate waterproof bags. So now here we have the water beating, but who knows how long that's going to be. Let's go over here. I'll get a little. Yeah, see, I don't even have I didn't even put my shoes on because I woke up soaked, and it's probably all poison ivy and crap out here, I'm sure. But oh, I just tripped on something. So here's how we're set up right now. I guess so. The Lawson hammock is underneath a more traditional tarp setup, and I've got it. Kind of like got it canopied out a little bit. I got it on 3 points, 1, 2, and 3. I don't have anything here for a 4th point, so in order to put the 4th point out, I would have to cut myself a stick and do some sort of like plow point tie off thing, which I mean, we don't really need to do that. Starting to lighten up now. The rain is starting to lighten up now. There's a little tiny bit of sunshine, but that's not going to last, you know. So I'm basically going to be soaked for the next 4 days. There's just no drying this sucker out.